What is poppin', people? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. We're done with 3v3 footage, which means we're back to locals, and we're starting things off with the members. Got Just Justice J on the right with Maste, back at it again, dropping the Gato, starting things off. We do have the black base of DexDorugoramon, the Alphamon fanatic himself. Any excuse to resolve Dorumon in any form. Cool Boy is going to be sending the Kosuke to the bottom, so that Dorumon is not going to be finding one. That's two Kosuke's bottom decked off of the black base editions, so unfortunately you'll not be getting that protection there, but likewise, not going to be getting anything out of the Angelmon going into the Dimini. So, relatively low roll for him to start things off. And we're past 2 memory, which is enough because the AG is going to give us 1 at start, and we are going to load it up to make sure that we do have blocker, and we're going to go 1 cost Evo into Dorugamon thanks to the Proto. I'm going to trash off the Sephirothmon, which is going to be an addition that does help quite a bit in terms of extending further. And we're going to go into the Dex, then into the Dorugoramon. Into the Dorugoramon as we swing at start of main, and Digimon actually not being an ace is incredibly helpful here, so we're not going to get fully turn skipped, but we are going to get a free Dorumon, which is going to be looking to pick up more pieces. And of course a draw one. Actually no draw one because it is a level 6. Just going to slam the Mirai to pass turn here as we're going to just try and keep the number small. At the very least, because the Dorugamon has already hit the field, it means that this Mirai should be safe for a little bit. But, I mean, Agumon in the back, and just keep the number small. It's going to make it pretty hard to play on board, because you do need a rookie as well as a level 4. The Mirai, I guess, means that when you play a level 4 to field, you might get some more value, so we're just going to play another Mirai, which, again, not ideal. Nobody's on board, so AG not going to print us an extra memory. But we are in a position where you can still, like, get decent value out of just loading up an AG. I'm gonna go Proto Form to 1 cost Evo into the Dorugamon. Load up the AG. We're gonna get the Dorumon off of that. We're gonna go for an Alliance to check. So it's gonna hit the TK. TK gonna bring out the Gatomon just so we can try and get searching and continue to play. And then the second check is going to be another Gatomon. I mean, he's in a good position here, but I'm not even sure what you'd be afraid of hitting in security from this position. We are going to play out the Agumon, so a Kosuke will go for 4, gain back 2, draw 2, which is pretty lit. Passes over 2, but we of course do have the TK that came out of security, and we're going to have to just make it happen from here. So we're going to slam with the Gato. He's going to pick up the Patamon. Going to gain back 1, and then we're going to evolve for 1 cost. We're going to bring out the Maste Ace, Bling-a-ling. And then, ideally, you need some sort of thing to taunt here. We're just double checking to see what's in the stack in terms of the bodies, and then also checking the trash to confirm that there is a Dex there. I'm not sure where he goes from here. Okay, yeah, we are going to go for the Raiji Ludo. It is a level 5, so you can taunt the body. Gonna have the Agumon attack at start of main. In we go to the Maste. Gets to play out the Lady Devi. And then it is going to get Chaos Degged. Oof. And then trash down to 4, so we lose out the Proto Form that got healed, as well as a Mega Gargo Ace. Don't think too much about the Mega Gargo Ace. It will certainly not come up later. No sir, not at all. We are going to finally resolve that block now, as we do a pretty solid job of clearing. Yes, still 4 memory was passed over, but I mean, W, like really, really good stabilization. Down comes the Agumon once again. I'm a big fan of these Agumons. The getting value out of Kosuke basically at the end of every turn. Like, very Fenry-esque. We're going to load up the Kosuke under it, and then we'll go for the Dorugoramon with the without training. Which is going to get the taunt, of course, most likely into into the Lady Devi, because we're going to get the unsuspend, so that means like a Gora would theoretically kill it off. Making the Doru Grey. Has to keep blocker in, of course, so that way we can actually go for the redirect. And now we're looking to see what Gora actually does. We're in a position where we're probably... I think we're just getting turn skipped here. Oh, wait, actually no. We've got the Raiji Ludamon, so like we will have one instance of protecting himself with the Raiji. Which is pretty relevant. I think he's only on one. Y'all will have seen the list at the front if the guys get back to me in time. Smile. Ooh, okay. So we are going to go into the Repamon, my goat. 0 cost Evo out of security. A 3-drop. We're going to load in a second Repper. Going to gain back the 1. And then we're going to have our Lady Devimon swing. We are going to change the attack target with the block, which means we should be able to go into the Gora. Gora is going to pop one of the Miraes. And then we are going to turn into the DexDorugoramon, which is actually going to turn skip. And they're the same level, which means the Repamon, unfortunately, is going to get got. I do wonder if maybe the Patamon evolving is technically a misplay. Like, I do wonder if maybe you try and not evolve there just to try and keep it. We are going to swing in, swing in, swing in, and that is going to be game number 1. Whilst they do get shuffled up though, I do want to say a big old thank you to everyone that has been supporting the channel monthly as a member. At the top, we do have the Mega Justice Josh, who is an ultimate here on YouTube as well as a tier 3 on Twitch. For our ultimates, we do have the Tommy NT, Tommy Tricks on the Sticks, 3 Strike Rule, and Brad. And then for the champions getting bonus content from the podcast early, we are going to try and get them soon. We do have Shinikari, Coffee Deus, DHM over on the left. Solar Ouroboros, King of Knights, Andy Fing, Squid Eater, Benji Gibber, Thomas Yates, and Kenneth Smith. Whilst they're getting the security out, say a thank you to our rookies, Greatness Beam, Balfi, Bonsai Beard, and Turtle Sovereign. And it looks like we're going to be starting off with an Agumon and a Kosuke this time to make sure that we're not going to be playing without a memory setter for so many turns. I saw them get bottom decks before, and just going to Gato, I actually don't hate, because the Digimon Emperor was kind of a pain last time. So just full climbing up, very expensive level 5 in the back, because the Kosuke is there as a memory setter at the end of the day. Gonna get loaded up, and then we're gonna go Protoform to go 1 cost into Dorugoramon, trash off the decks, which means you could, in theory, just run it down, but we're actually just gonna go into the Dex Dorugoramon straight away and then play out at the end of Sources, because there's no reason for Kosuke to stick around there, realistically. Passing over to with the Anjawamon. And looks like we are going to push out. We're going to swing. I don't... He must. Oh, down comes the Dimini. Did he... I was going to say, did he have the Mega Gargo? It looked like he was feigning to Mega, or maybe he's just trolling for camera. But we are going to get the Anjawamon out. Thanks to the Dimini, which just shows, like, playing single stack without the purples. Like, the Dimini actually feels really, really nice as, like, a secondary Maste. Alliance in for the 2 checks is going to get nice and quick on it. And then Gato in the back, and damn, this is a fast start. Really, really fast start. Ooh, Salah. Okay, start of main to try and get security burn. I actually don't know what the security burn would do here in this instance, but up to 4, we're going to get the taunt down. Yeah, I'm not sure what the... Like, the Salah wouldn't accomplish anything crazy here. but we are going to get the taunt on the big stack. I guess the idea is you taunt the big stack, you evolve into Dorugoramon, and then you pop the Angelwomon to try and like clear as many bodies as possible, nice and quick. And then obviously if he alliances and you trade and crash, then you Digivolve and clear. So kind of just putting the revolver on the table is like, all right, funny business. What's it going to be? Are we going to Salamon first and self-burn, or are we going to swing? Let's say we're going to go for the alliance, choosing not to go for the Angelwomon as the alliance target, which is kind of interesting. Okay, gonna choose to delete the Salamon. We did delete something, so we're gonna go into the Digivolution, which then allows to clear, which does leave us with the Angelwomon, and then we're gonna play the Dorugamon off of the Durugray Inherit. Down comes another Gutter, which is gonna find the 2 Digimon. Unfortunately, Mirai is gonna get sent to the bottom. And that's gonna be a lot of memory to play with now as we push up to 5. It feels like the tempo turns for Gora are just really, really solid. Oh, I saw the Forbidden Jutsu in hand. Gonna swing in, is gonna hit through a Lady Devi. Mind Link. I mean, if you're gonna Mind Link for Alliance, isn't it a bit late to have the AG in? I'm assuming the goal is to try and delete here. Oh, we're gonna go into... Ooh, surely you Sephiroth here. Okay, we're gonna go into Dorugray, and then we're gonna go into DexDorugoramon to just pass over 1. Trash and AG to get the pop. I'm gonna draw 1 because it is a Dex to gain back the same amount of memory. And then because... I was gonna say because the Digimon was deleted, but I don't actually think that's in that stack. Unsuspend and chillin'. So yeah, now we have blocker, because the Digimon was deleted. DigimonTCG though is going to be saying mean things about DexDorugoramon or Dorugoramon, just to make sure that it, whilst it is a vulnerable Dex. That said though, because this is black base, the start of main would potentially allow you to get protected. He chooses not to blast Ace here, maybe because he just doesn't have it. Mirai going to come down, going to turn into the Doru. Is going to pop the other body. Both of them are then going to unsuspend. We're then going to get a free search. And are we looking at potentially game on board here? It looks like we are, as they are going to swing through. So a funny bluff, but H going to call it. Unfortunately, just didn't have the pieces needed for that mass stay. If you like what you saw though, and you do want to see more, consider joining the growing list of members and hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. We're trying to get up to 3K by the end of the year. And as always, have yourselves a damn good one.